Hi guys, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. I've been AFK for over a week now, and in case you're wondering why, I'm gonna go ahead and link to my latest channel update where I go into details what happened to me last week and why there were no videos. So make sure you go ahead and check that out if you're interested in what happened. And I made that channel update so I don't need to explain it in every one of my series. Because it's quite lengthy. Anyways, we are back and I am super excited. I just wanted to show you guys a few things. When I was AFK, this island was loaded the whole time until the day I returned, and I actually just shut down the server to stop everything from producing and so on. Last time we made these bee flowers over here, the hive assigned. I still can't pronounce it. And look at this little ring of bees over here. That's because they were popping out over here and the vacuum hopper or the hopper hawk couldn't pick it up anymore because this chest is full. So I think that they just, eventually hopped on there and then, got used on this one. You know how when you drop something next to it on top of it, eventually it will actually pick it up. And I think that is what happened. But we got tons of drones. And princesses and so on. Why am I having such a hard time picking this up? What's happening here? Alright, 3 more. Because they're stacking, that's why I don't see it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave this off for a while. Actually, what did we get here? Is ignoble again. Everything in here is ignoble but one, this tropical princess right here. Which is kind of a bummer, because I really like to get my hands on a forest princess that is pristine. Oh, another thing is, when I logged in, I have no idea what happened. There was 3 zombie pigmen in this one right here. I don't know how they got in there, but they killed a few of these animals, obviously. But I cannot explain how they got in there. Why would zombie pigmen either spawn in there? I mean, they're only supposed to come through that portal. But then there's gates, and this is completely locked. How the heck did they get in here? That's crazy. And I tore this down over here already. You guys remember the regular apiary with the piping and the chest and so on? Because we've got so much of this stuff. It is crazy now. I already processed a ton of the combs to get more honey drops and beeswax and stuff. And let me check right here. Look at this, how many drones we have. And that is, by the way, mostly from this guy here. This is so much faster than the other setup, it's crazy. So we've got tons and tons of bees. And now I don't know, can I... Let's see real quick here. This is modest, ignoble. Let's put that here real quick. And there is more meadows. Let's put those there. I'll identify those later. That's no problem. And there is the tropical drone. Oh, it fits on there. Nice. What happened to that? What? What? What's going on? Didn't I just have a tropical pristine princess? What happened? I'll find it, I'm sure, again in a minute. I'm not sure what happened to it. Anyways, I figured now what we're gonna do today is, in order to just get going, because it's been a while for me, we have 3 quests with unclaimed rewards, and I think they are under Botania, one of them, and that is for the vacuum hopper, the hopper hawk. We made one, and we're getting another one. And we'll get into the other things here shortly, or next episode or something. And we never turned these in. We get another hive flower, a reward bag, and meadows and unusual. Okay. I'm gonna take the unusual because we got so much meadows. It's crazy. Cool. And what do we get for this one here? We get these 2. And I'm gonna take the reward bag. You guys know me. We got plenty of lives. Let's go ahead and open that real quick, these 2, and see if we get something cool. A tall lamp? Seriously? Woohoo! Yay! Maybe we can put a lamp over here. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, they actually emit light. That's pretty spiffy. Let's put one right there. Let's put one over here in the corner. Let's put one next to our bed. Bam. And let's put one right here for now. I'll figure out where to put these later. Let's get rid of this, and this is a restoration. Get this, and I needed to keep 8 of these. Alright, cool. We'll need those in a second. Why don't we just put them in the chest over here? I don't need them right now. Bam. And this is a mystical. Do I have them? I did sort this out a little bit here, by the way. This is pristine, and I identified a lot of these pristine ones. Let's go ahead and identify this one also. Bam. Okay, nothing out of the ordinary, and now I can put it in here. I just wanted this to be sorted a little bit better here. Bam, like this. Shorter, slowest. Aha, temperature, both 2. That means this one has a little more tolerance, up and down, hotter and colder than this one. Tolerance normal and none. And this one has both 2, so that means up 2 and down 2. Okay, so now the next thing they want us to do here is first of all make frames, an impregnated frame. And in order to do that, you need impregnated sticks. And to get those, you simply need wood logs like this. And you guys see that's going to make us 2 impregnated sticks, and it should be quite fast. We need 8 of them around a piece of string, and that makes us 1 of these impregnated frames. So there we go, we got this done. Let's go ahead and make that string is right here. And bam, done. So now we can turn this one and we get 3 Oblivion frames. These are really good for when you do the old-fashioned breeding, which we're not going to do, but that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and make this one. We need Gene. We already made this upgrade frame, you guys remember, because it's part of the automation upgrade from the industrial apiary. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I forgot. I was gonna do one other thing here. Let's do that first before we continue with the bees. And that is, I finally wanted to upgrade our power, okay? I came on and check it out. We got 2 octable compressed cobblestones. And we're working on the next one. So why don't we go ahead and take one of these and actually get our first... Bam, you put that in here. Smelt it, and that makes us a block of bedrockium. And you guys see here now how slow I am. I love this. Slowness, what is this? 4. And then when you put it in your crafting window, you get bedrockium ingots. You can also get these in a different way if you want to make it faster than waiting for octable, by the way. And that just takes a block of diamond and 4 quadruple and 4 triple compressed to make 1 bedrockium ingot. Yep, but, well, that's why I set this up over there. Oh my god. Let me get there, please. Okay, let's put this in here. And that is... Oh, by the way, I made this little makeshift elevator. I was tired of running over there and walking down, so now I can just come down here and I'm here. And I use this glass so I can just easily align myself and fly back up and down. That's it. Just a little makeshift elevator. So we got 6 of these culinary generators, right? And why don't we go ahead and actually take them off? Because we're gonna need them in a second. So oh, I gotta break these. Oh, check it out, by the way. I made a mana steel pickaxe. When I came back from the hospital, I just wanted to play a little bit, right? But I didn't have a lot of nerve and so on. I was just not up to it, I should say. And one of the things I like doing, if I'm just, derping around, is explore the nether. I love the nether. And I cannot put these in here. Okay, I'm not sure what we're going to do with all this leftover salad. I think I'm just going to throw this away. Who needs it? My trash can is back here. Bam, 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 bam. And so I went to the nether, but, with the exploding ores and stuff, it was a pain in the butt. And I was tired of this pickaxe here because, it's at level and so on. So I just made a mana steel pickaxe and I kept enchanting it over here in the corner until I got some. I had to enchant it twice. First time we got like efficiency and fortune, I think. So I unenchanted that. I can actually tell you exactly because it should be the last 2 books in here. Efficiency and Fortune 3, yeah, these 2 were on there. And then I enchanted it again, and this time I got Silk Touch 1 and Efficiency 4, which is nice. Because now, you know, when I'm in the nether and I just, you know, break, you know, regular ores and so on, I cannot break everything. You see here, mining level silver. But at least it didn't blow up on me. So that was really important to me. And there's a few more things over here we need. I made 6 more of these. And I prepared all the other culinary generators already to make 1 more and 2 more. Cool. So now we got 8 of these, right? Right? 5, 8, yes. And now to make this big one, we need to surround this transfer hyper energy node. And that takes 4 transfer nodes energy and a bedrockium ingot. So this is actually quite expensive. And I was tired of making all these other things here on by hand. So I made the patterns all the way to get that breath first upgrade. I probably never need it again, but for this purpose it was nice to just have this automated. And now I need 1 of these bedrockium ingots. Okay. Wow, even 1 gives you that. That should be... If I can carry 9, I should be a little faster with 1, right? So let's go ahead and make this guy real quick. And it's making it, and while this is making it, I'm going to go ahead and take a nap so we don't hear the rain. Alright, yeah, and it's done. Awesome. Now, I've used this in my Mod Sauce 1 series before on all my turbines. I think every time it transports energy, I think it can do 50,000 RF. You know, every time it finds something, it can give it to. It's not a steady energy like conduits and so on. It just passes from block to block to block. This one is just like everything else. It looks for a destination like an energy cell or something else. And if it finds it, it gives it up to 50,000 at once. And of course, you can put tons of speed upgrades in here and so on. So it's almost instant as, you know, very far distances and so on. But we're not going to use that here. We're just going to go ahead and use it to make our big generator. Finally. Bam, bam. There it is. Sweet. And now we're going to have to do a little thing down here. So how am I going to do that? I guess I don't need these anymore. Or these. Or these. And I'll just slap this right on top here. And now it should come over here. I'm waiting for the salad to come. There it is. Now watch how fast this is going to make power. 2,240 RF for every time it uses it. And you see it only... what is that? About 1.5 seconds for 1 salad. Oh, it shows it right there. It generates 70,000. Oh no, that's the regular culinary with 35 RF a tick. So now instead of, you know, before it... what is that? Wow, that must have been like 2 minutes in the regular culinary generator. Now it's done 1.5 seconds. So this generates an insane amount of power. Very fast. And it's only 1 machine. I'm happy that we made this. We finally did it. It's so cool, that little thing here. Oh, that's like the node itself up here. Cool. We got this. And actually, did we complete a quest with that? No. Huh. I thought that maybe power grid, there would have been something here. Oh, I'm guessing that these are all going to unlock as soon as we make the purple potion generator. We'll do this next time. Today, I really want to continue with these bees. I already got sidetracked from this generator, but I prepared everything between the last episode and today, so I think it's okay. And let's go ahead and switch here to Gendustry. Bam, there we go. And I decided to cut that part out. It was 10, almost 15 minutes just crafting, and I don't want to show that on camera. It's boring. I rather want to get to the beefy stuff. So what we did is we crafted these items, and we got 4 light upgrades and a reward bag. And then we also crafted, we had already the automation upgrade, but we had to craft these ones here. And we got the trializer and then hell emulation upgrade. And I also crafted the 3 right here, the first 3 machines from Gendustry, and they are in my inventory right there. And what did we get in the reward bag? 64 oak wood and 64 spruce or something like that. It was a crap reward, so no worries, you didn't miss anything. So let's go ahead and turn this in here, and we're getting genetic templates, and I'm actually very excited to see what they are. Can be added. There we go. That's the one I wanted to see. This one already has some in here. Species valiant. Ignore day night true. Flowers. Humidity tolerance both 2, so we can go up 2 and down 2. Fertility 3. Tolerant flyer true. And temperature tolerance both 3. That is really nice. We can add, I think we can add more things to that. We still have 6 empty. It's been a while since I used these guys. But how these work is pretty much you make a genetic template, and then I can take a princess or a drone, any bee, and apply that template to them. So now, then all these stats over here, when you look at a bee itself, let's take this pristine right there, this queen that doesn't have anything. Come on, give me something that is identified. You're killing me. This one right there, okay? And it will add all these stats or replace them. So that is what these are for. So you can make changes to your bees with the upgrades, but you can also, make the bees super bees. It's pretty crazy how powerful this mod is. And now, of course, the other thing is also, it wants us now to make a mutagen producer and a mutatron. And I figured that was not unlocked until I made these machines, and I already prepared that also. So there is no time wasted, and we get these 2 also done. Let's see here, what are we getting for that? 16 blanks, that's cute. Ooh, okay. So now let's get ahead and make this one craft here real quick. We can do that together because that takes split second. That's a grafter, not a crafter. Bam, and done. Sweet. Not even gonna take it with me. Ooh, did I need it in my inventory once? No, we got it done. And we get an industrial grafter and a reward bag. And what these do is, when you plant 2 different trees next to each other, and then you have the bees flying around it, and they mutate those trees, then the leaves change, and you need special glasses to actually see that. But when you use a grafter to break those leaves, you have a chance of getting that new sapling. If you just break it with an axe, a hand, or whatever, you're not getting those. And that's what that is for. But it's, of course, it takes a lot of durability out of the grafter. So it's nice to have this industrial grafter here that we're getting. And I am seriously running out of room. Let's see, do I have any room in here for any of this gobbledygook? Let's take these out and put that in there. And let's take this out so we can leave all this in here. That looks good. I'm also going to leave this guy in here for the time being. Okay. And these right here, we're going to break in a little bit. So still not a lot of room, but let's open this bag. An enchanted book with stealth 5. What is it with the stealth? I don't understand that. Can I just beat stuff? Oh, I know how I can make some room. And put this gobbledygook in here. Produce this for me. Because now I have, all these other, if I need honeycombs for a recipe or something, I still have 5 stacks there. So that's good. And we get this one completed. Yes, so now what's here? Okay, so now we're going to actually have to... These are the products you get from the bees. Okay, Silky Wisp is from, I forgot exactly which one. I think the Silky Comb, maybe? You get a special wax or something, and then you need to spin that again, and then you get the Silky Wisp. But anyway, we need enchanting drops, destabilized, pulsating, phosphor, refractory, amnesic, unusual, fire-infused, and magic wax. Now there's a question here. Can I get any of this stuff without actually going into Thaumcraft? That's interesting. But now that we have this done, we can put the book away and we can actually go ahead and set up these machines. Alright, I did a little cleanup around the area before we get going here, and the first thing I want to do is set up an armor stand right there. Right here at the door, I put down a redstone block, and then I put an armor stand on top, and what that does, the redstone block powers this armor stand, so now when I shift right click, it switches my entire set at once, and that way I can, you know, start putting on my Aperius hat. I want to get the pants and the feet here as soon as possible, and you'll guys see in just a minute why. But now let's get started with the first machine here, and that's going to be the mutagen producer. Now there is a liquid, the mutagen, that we need to produce. And I believe that you can put redstone or glowstone. Let's see here. Yeah, redstone and glowstone. So one glowstone gives us 200 millibuckets, and a block of redstone gives us 900. Block of glowstone 800, and one redstone 100. And yellorium gives us 1000. Let's see which ones we're gonna use here. We got about equal amount of these two. Well, why don't we just start with... what am I doing? With a stack of glowstone. Let's just go with that. And I forgot, I wanted to make a drum. Do I have any more possible? No. Let's go ahead and make one. Bam. And two more of these. And now we got a drum. Okay, cool. And I do not know if they actually auto extract. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And we're gonna put the drum right back here. And then we're gonna put this right there, but we're gonna wrench it so it's not here, because I want to input to the drum from there and then output on the bottom to whatever other machines will need it in a second. Okay, so we got this set up, and let's go ahead and get this going. So you put that in here. It's actually not that slow. Now let's see if it's gonna auto eject. I doubt it will, so let's just get this ready. Come on, we're just gonna wait this out for just a second. Come on, do it. Do it. Bam, done. It does. Sweet. So it does auto eject. Okay. So now we just need to have one here, and of course set that to redstone ignored. So now it's gonna take it out of here and put it in there. So the next one we're gonna set up is the mutatron. Now this one here, let's see. That one requires mutagen. Okay. Now from what I understand is there used to be an advanced one, but I cannot find it. I'm pretty sure there was an advanced one. Let's see, maybe I did not find it. No, I don't see one. Mutatron, industrial imprinter, sampler. Ah, there it is, advanced mutatron. Ah, bummer. We're gonna make that one real quick, guys. The difference between these two is when you put a princess here and a drone there, it will just give you an offspring. Okay, how it works with bee breeding is that two mundane beans will give you, for example, a common bee. So if I put a forestry here and a meadows here, it will most likely give me a common. But there's also other chances of getting. Let's see here real quick. Meadows, if we can see here in the usage. Okay, you see forestry and meadows can give you a common. Common. There we go. If I take a common and a meadows, then you can get a cultivated. All right, so maybe the first ones here. No, there's a meadows and a forest. So you have a chance of getting a leporine. I don't even know what that one does. Interesting. Okay, so you guys see, you can get different ones, but what the advanced mutatron does is you say which bee you want. And that way is that that machine is just so much better. That's simple as that. Okay, let's see here real quick. I'm gonna need gear. We're just gonna do this one real quick together. Come on. 3, 4, like that. And what else? 2 processors and a power module. So 2 of you and a power module. All right, and that should be done any second. It's just probably gonna have to make the bronze real quick. There we go. And now we have the advanced mutatron. Cool. Sorry, I could have probably made this first, but I really thought that there is none this time. So, you guys see the slots down here now. Now we can say which bee we want. And let's go ahead and see, my problem right now is that I only have one pristine Meadows Queen. I don't want to give it up yet. I kind of want to keep this one. So now we got an ignoble, and we don't have any forestry. But you guys remember that there was a way of making this, and I wanted to check out modest. Let's go forest. I could have sworn that we made these the last time, because I got all these leaf blocks right here. Did I just not break them apart? Did I put them somewhere? No, I used this as my gobbledygook chest for now. Let's check here real quick. Hive, no? Alright. Let's go ahead and make ourselves 2 or 3 of the forest hives real quick. That was what ratio? 8 to 1. So let's make 3. 3. Go ahead and make this for me, please. And then I also want meadows, so I'm gonna need more grass. Is there actually a way of making grass? Only with the alchemical chemistry set. But I might dirt this out here. We can do this real quick, because I do have silk touch on this Maddock here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just get some grass real quick. It don't matter how much. And you know what? I'm not even going to fill this in with dirt right now. I'm going to do that between cuts or between episodes, so you guys don't need to watch me put that in there. So now we got the dirt, and we're going to do the same. Give me these back out, and we're going to do 3 to get the metals. Very good. And I'm going to put this in here. Stupid seeds. Don't you guys hate seeds also? In the beginning, it's like, yay, I got seeds. Woohoo, I'm not going to die. And then afterwards, it's like, stupid seeds. Leave me alone. Okay, so let's get these. And these, and hopefully we'll get a little luckier this time. And 1, 2, 3. And do I have my... Yes, I do. Awesome. I'll actually leave that here. That we get pristine and pristine, ignoble, ignoble, ignoble. I need more pristine. All right, so we still don't have any. But the other thing was, there was one thing from Botania, and I cannot remember for the life of me. What? I thought there was a flower that can take an ignoble princess and for a large amount of mana can make it a pristine. Let's see real quick if I can find this, guys. Give me a minute, okay? It's this hibiscus flower right here that does it, but look at the recipe. Rune of Pride, Rune of Greed, Rune of Envy, Rune of Summer, Rune of Air, and I just, honestly, I'm not in the mood right now to go after these, because every one of these is multi-step process and so on. So I just put a few more of these through here, and if we don't get lucky, then I'll go ahead and get more leaves, and we'll try it until we'll get it. But we get 3 more right now. Good. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we get at least 1 pristine now. Alright. Ignoble, ignoble. Pristine! Yes! Awesome! Ah, finally. Now, I don't need this one right now, actually. I just wanted to have it. I'm sorry that I should have probably said this earlier, because for our first mutation here, just to show you guys on how it works, we're actually going to use a Meadows Princess and a forest drone. We're gonna identify these in a second. So this is my pristine. Another ignoble, more drones. Okay. Okay, let me put this away over here. Get this processed. Bam. And send these leaves back. All right, cool. I just wanted to show you guys the process and how it works. So you put in be here and be there. And now you guys see it gives me both as a choice. So now there's no more luck game, I should say. And of course we need some of that, what is that called? Labware? Yes, okay. Bam, there we go. Put one of those in here. And then when I select common, bam, it does it for me. So that is really cool. Now, there's going to be a lot of crossbreeding and so on that I need to do this way. But what I wanted to do today is actually work on this first part right here, because that way we're also completing our apiarist set. You guys check it out here. We had a few of the, what are they called? These right here, silky combs, and we got silky propolis. And when you put that back into the centrifuge, you see that right here, we get the Silky Wisp. A 60% chance only. So from these 3 here, we might not get lucky at all to get anything. But for the quest here, we need 64 of them. So that is something we definitely want to get started with. And the best way to get this is, let's see here real quick, is from, let's look through here. What is this here? Transmuting. We only have a 5%, 5%, 5 wispy. That looks like, ooh, you can actually have an actual chance of getting the Silky Wisp plus a 22% chance of getting silky combs. And then, of course, you have the tropical and the exotic, 20 and 30. So, what does it take to make you? Ghastly drone and an ethereal princess. An ethereal is, oh man, arcane and so. All right, we're just gonna start with the. Now that we have the common princess, we're gonna put this away real quick here in the middle. But we're gonna go ahead and set up our first full-time tropical. Let's take this one and let's take one of you. And let's go ahead and identify these guys real quick. Just so... What? I left this in here. I didn't want to leave that. No? What's happening? Here we are. Short, slower, slowest. Jungle. It has an effect of poison. And let's see here. No. Where is the food? Fertility, flower, jungle. I believe that the food of them is vine. You need to have vine nearby. And the only way that I could make vine right now is to, you know, plant jungle tree and then silk the vine. But we do have the... Oh, I never set one of those up? Seriously? There's a way of transmuting a lily pad in with mana infusion, the alchemical catalyst, into a vine. I could have sworn that we set this up. Ha! Alright, well, we'll set it up now real quick. Cat list. What does it take to make you? No problem. I don't need these anyway. Let's just take these two. Let's make one of those. I can't believe we haven't made one of those yet. That's crazy. It's one of the first things I do usually in Botania because of reasons like this. And I should have everything, but of course, not the mana pearl. I'm telling you guys, this is the first time I'm recording bees, and I have to say it's actually much more difficult than I envisioned. I thought it's gonna be, you know, straightforward, but you know, when you just do it yourself, it's easy, but there is so many steps involved in getting going with this. It's crazy. But like I said, I wanted to make sure that before this episode ends today, there's our vine. Cool. We get this first jungle set up because I want these guys to produce me lots of comb. I'll close this hole later too, together with the dirt. because that way, you know, we can get a lot of the silky stuff done to finish this apiarist set. And then we can continue seeing what other bees we need to breed to finish this quest. So we're gonna need you. Now let's see here. I'm gonna need a light upgrade. Not you. Where is the automation upgrade? And then we'll also need to make... Sorry, I got my cat's hair in my face. That's so annoying. That's what you get for schmoozing with your cat. Jungle upgrade. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh well, luckily I have more lily pads down here. Not many, but enough. Well, let me go ahead and craft up this jungle upgrade, and then we'll set it up, because that's, again, a lot of crafting. That's not very interesting. And here's our jungle emulation upgrade. Very cool. So now I think we have everything we need. And I'm going to put this all the way in the corner over here. So it's the possible, because we're still going to have this effect. There's just nothing we can do right now. We could, you know, put one of the gene templates on it and so on. But you know what? It's already getting late in the episode, and I just really want to make sure I get this going. So now we got bam bam. And now it's going to tell us in a second that there's no food. But I'm going to put the food behind them. And let's just double check here. It should probably bug out in a second and then tell us up here something right there. Let's see if, you know, temperature and humidity and so on is going to be fine also. Okay, that usually doesn't take that long. Is it actually doing something? If it does, there was no flowers. And there's our vine. And now I'm pretty sure it's vine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't want to do... There we go. No error. And now, if I'm not mistaken, even with 2 pieces, I should get poisoned here very soon. If I'm not mistaken. Warm, damp. Well, it seems to be doing its thing, and I'm not taking any damage. So that is good. So we got this going. And I still do want to set up the other 3 machines here. The genetic sampler. And I can show you guys how this one works. And that's where we need all these guys. And we are going to take... Well, let's just take a few of these. Okay? And what this does is you put... Oh, I also need labware. I don't remember that needing it. Let's see. Let's put 1 in here. And you see it uses up that bee, and you can use a princess or a drone, whatever you want. And it's going to go through this, and then going to take a genetic sample, and it's going to give us 1 over here. And I'm just going to wait for it. It could give us, you know, species meadows, lifespan something, speed slowest, like this. And what you do then is, you know, you make yourself a collection. And later on, you can take these and then apply them to other bees or combine them into these genetic templates. And then you take these genetic templates and apply it to any bee you want, and it will apply everything that you put on this template to that bee. And what do we get this time? Flowering slower, speed slowest. So I don't want to, let's just put 4 in there. I don't want to put too many because I really just want like meadows, and they're pretty crappy, the mundane beans. So usually they don't have a lot. Humidity tolerance none, which is not very useful. Because you usually want some kind of a tolerance so you can boost it up. Ignores day night falls. Again, not something you really want, because if you want to apply something to a bee, you want to say ignore day night true. And temperature tolerance none, so we got humidity, temperature. Just give me the meadows, come on. Do it. Now. Cave dwelling false. What that means is that if it doesn't have access to the sky, it doesn't fly. It doesn't do its job. So again, something you really don't want. So 3, 4, and these two are, you know, very bad too. Flowering slower and speed slowest. So they're all garbage. But I personally like to collect at least one of each. And I'm probably going to do that between episodes, you know, just go through a bunch of bees and get the genetic imprints from them. Okay, and then we got the genetic transposer. And that is, I believe, how you combine them. I can never really remember these machines. And this one here is the imprinter. So you put a bee in here, and then you see the symbol for one of these genetic templates, and you give it a labware, and then it goes and it will give that bee those things. And it looks like the last 3. What, all 3 of them don't need these? Only one machine needs the mutagen? Okay. Well, we got it set up anyway. And I am also most likely going to make another ME system, guys. And I'm going to set the ME system up probably right here instead of all this gobbledygook. And then put all the bees in it and all this other stuff that we have collected so far. So we have a separate ME system just for our bees and have this going. And then you also pump this stuff in there automatically and so on. Let's see if we're taking any damage now if we're coming over here. What if I take this stuff off? Hello, am I invincible? Hurt me. Usually when you use regular apiaries, I mean, you come this close and you start getting the poison effect. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with being an industrial apiary that you just don't care. Hey, our first silky comb. Cool. So hopefully this is going to run, you know, the entire time until next episode, and we get a ton of these so we can get our 64 silky strings, whatever they're called, and then we can make the rest of the armor also. And the likes. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. That's all the time I got. Again, sorry I was AFK for so long, but if you watch the channel update, you will find out why and that it was just unavoidable. And yeah, on that note, guys, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.